I don't think I was the only one shocked and awed at the news that was dropped about 2 days ago now, I think. I was just scrolling down the news feed of Facebook. For some reason, I was on Facebook, trying and stay away from that shit as much as possible. But for some reason, I was on Facebook on Sunday, I think. Or wait, it might have been Saturday. I think it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. And all I see is Alex Rodriguez in the trending section. So whenever you see A-Rod in the news, all you can think is, what did this guy do now? What could this fucking guy possibly have done now? And I may be a little bit late on this issue, but a video needed to be made about this issue in particular. So all I see is the Yankees are going to hold a press conference with A-Rod, I think Sunday at noon their time. And I'm just like, okay, cool. When I first saw that, I was like, all right, so the Yankees are probably going to just, they may release him or something. I thought that A-Rod was going to be released, or I thought that the Yankees were going to come out and be like, A-Rod he's not going to play the rest of the season. He's been struggling big time. We want to get the new guys in the lineup. That's what I thought it was going to be, man. I thought the Yankees were going to come out and say, we're going with the young guys. A-Rod, you can come back next year fresh, and we'll see how it goes from there. I didn't see the press conference live, and I checked it out the day of because I was on Facebook again because that is a good news source, and I wanted to see what the press conference was about because I wasn't home when the press conference was going on. So I went back on that shitty website to see what happened. And all I see is A-Rod is hanging up the boots. He is done for. He is packing it in. What? A-Rod is packing it in. So I try and see the press conference. I try and scrounge up every single website possible. I don't think I saw the full press conference, but I definitely saw a good bit of it. I saw when he sat down and talked for a couple minutes. And it didn't even matter if you saw that live or not. You knew as soon as that guy sat his ass down in that chair, you knew what was going to happen by the look on his face. So I was just watching it, and this guy was getting emotional, obviously, and all I was thinking when this was going on was, what's going on, bud? Who put you up to this? Who could have possibly put the great A-Rod up to this? He is packing it in. I think earlier this year he came out and said that next season was going to be his last because he has that fucking huge contract. The Yankees have him till next year. I'm pretty sure they still owe him about $25 million. I'm pretty sure, and they still owe him a shitload of money. So they wanted to just get rid of this guy as soon as his contract was up. What the fuck is going on? How could A-Rod hang up the boots when he's not even at the home run record, when he's so close? Is A-Rod a changed man? Is the only question. That is the only question that needs to be asked. Is A-Rod a changed man? I would have thought that if they were going to release him, he would do everything possible to be signed with another team. But he is just packing it up. Yankee fans must be scratching their heads more than anybody. I don't think anybody saw this coming at all. Even when they heard that there was going to be a press conference, maybe some people were like, I think he's going to retire. I sure as hell didn't think that. I thought they were going to say A-Rod's coming back next year, and hopefully he can get some shit done. Now, I couldn't have been the only one thinking when I first saw the news. I couldn't have been the only one thinking, thank fuck this guy is gone. In all seriousness, though, that press conference was kind of upsetting because I don't know an MLB without A-Rod. A-Rod has been in the league for as long as I've been alive, pretty much. So, me and many other people don't know an MLB without A-Rod, and I think, to be completely honest, deep down, everybody is going to miss A-Rod at least a little bit, whether you just miss him because you want to boo him every single time he comes up to the plate, or if you were actually a fan of the guy. And there's only one question that needs to be asked now that he is done. How is his legacy going to be looked at? Because the PEDs will always be a question mark after the term Alex Rodriguez. What do you guys think of this fucking guy hanging up the boots? Was that the biggest shock you've ever seen? Because that was probably the most shocking thing I've heard in the past couple of years, at least, maybe even longer. Do you guys think that A-Rod is going to be a Hall of Famer? Maybe? Is A-Rod going to be in the Hall of Fame? Do you think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? And yeah, just what do you think about the news of A-Rod hanging up the boots? I know this is a different type of video, but I'm going to get back to the Diamond Dynasty. I'm probably going to post a video later, very late my time tonight or very early tomorrow, so keep a lookout for that. But just wanted to make a video about this topic because that was some big ass news, man.